So it looks like the anniversary unit this year is finally taking shape, and it's a pretty big one. The new SP version of Silver Wolf has started appearing in leaks under the name Silver Wolf Level 999, and from what we're seeing so far, this is not just another variant. This looks like a full meta push built around an entirely different team archetype. Before we get into the details, if you enjoy staying up to date with the newest Honkai Star Rail leaks, consider subscribing to the channel. I cover every major update, kit detail, and beta change as soon as they appear. Now the big headline here is her path and element. This version of Silver Wolf is Imaginary Elation, which already tells us a lot about where this is going. Elation as a mechanic has been slowly expanding, but until now it never really had a fully dedicated premium team. That seems to be exactly what this anniversary character is meant to change. Her currently rumored team core is Silver Wolf SP plus Sparxie plus Yaoguang or Elation MC plus a sustain. What stands out immediately is that the team is basically full Elation synergy, meaning the developers might finally be committing to a full archetype instead of scattered mechanics. And the most interesting mechanic so far is her ultimate energy system. According to the leaks, Silver Wolf Level 999 does not use the standard energy system. Instead, she has a special ultimate charge mechanic, similar to how Phainon and Cyrene work. But instead of gaining energy normally, she charges her ultimate through something called Punchlines. Right now the exact mechanic behind Punchlines isn't fully introduced. A logo for this passive has apparently already been found in the files, but the actual effect hasn't been revealed yet. If this ends up being true, that would be huge, because global passives are essentially account-wide combat modifiers that apply regardless of the team. That kind of mechanic is extremely powerful and also extremely rare, which makes sense for an anniversary unit. Now there's another important piece of information that clarifies the current meta direction. Leakers are saying that Silver Wolf SP and Evanescia will not share the same teams at all. Instead, they are being designed for completely separate archetypes. Silver Wolf Level 999 is expected to run primarily with Sparxie, forming the core of the Elation team. Meanwhile, Evanescia is reportedly meant to pair with Yaoguang instead. That separation is actually a very good sign for the game's long-term balance. One of the biggest problems in previous metas was when multiple premium characters fought for the exact same team slots. If these characters truly have different ecosystems, it means players can build multiple powerful teams instead of replacing one character with another. But there's still one obvious missing piece here. If the team is supposed to be mono-elation, then eventually we'll need a dedicated elation sustain as well. Right now players are expected to run a normal sustain just to keep the team alive, but that's probably a temporary solution. If Hoyoverse is really committing to an elation archetype, it would make perfect sense for a sustain that specifically interacts with elation mechanics to release sometime in the near future. So keep an eye on future beta patches, because that role is almost certainly coming. And finally, there's one last leak that might be very important for people planning their polls. Apparently Silver Wolf SP's Eidolons are expected to be significantly stronger than usual, even compared to recent characters. Some leakers are already suggesting that E2 could be especially impactful, meaning this might be one of those units where stopping at E0 could feel noticeably weaker compared to early Eidolons. Of course, this part should be taken with caution since we don't have the actual kit numbers yet. But if it turns out to be true, players who are planning to invest into the anniversary unit might want to start saving now. Either way, Silver Wolf Level 999 is shaping up to be one of the most interesting characters we've seen in a long time. A new energy mechanic, a possible global passive, and the first fully realized elation team all at once. And if more details about her punchline system or her global passive appear, I'll cover them immediately. So make sure you're subscribed if you don't want to miss the next leak.